Elias Pettersson and Quinn Hughes have officially signed contracts with the Vancouver Canucks. And you know what that calls for? It calls for a blizzard, okay? I actually got that a little bit earlier, but yeah, I am happy. Everybody's happy. We heard reports about that last night that, hey, they were right there, that the deals are basically done, and we got pen to paper, at least from what I have read. And this is big news for the Canucks fans. We'll talk about a little bit about, hey, what does this mean? And going forward, what is this going to happen with the team? So from what I am seeing, Elias has signed a 3-year deal, a bridge deal for $7.35 million. And then I believe Quinn has signed a 6-year deal for $7.85 million. Sorry, I can't read very well. And to be honest, there is a lot to take away from this. When you think right away, you say, hey, Pettersson on this bridge deal is a bargain for about $8 million, because I think he'll be worth definitely way more than that at the end of his deal. The only problem is he's going to be worth way more than that. So in a few years, this is kind of like a kicking the can down the road problem that we'll have to worry about paying him a lot of money. I would have loved to see us give him a longer deal, but it is what it is, I guess, for right now. And we worried a little bit. We were worried. You had Quinn and Pettersson. They were hanging out in Michigan. I think even went to a football game, and they weren't with the team. Now they will be. And, you know, it's one of those things that you win some, you lose some. This is a lot of money. And again, I'm not a big fan of this bridge deal, but I think if I read an article right yesterday that Pettersson would still be an RFA. I might be wrong about that. Either way, we're going to have to give him a big, big deal after this, which is what worries me, but I am happy. Pettersson is one of those guys that he doesn't take a ton of face-offs, or at least historically in his career he doesn't, especially after his first year. But yeah, he is viewed as a center. Obviously, he plays a big role for the team. In 165 games, he has 65 goals and 88 assists for 153 points, and is a really good two-way player. And he was our 5th overall pick from the 2017 draft. And I am a big fan of him. Originally, I was like, oh, okay, he is too skinny. He is not going to be able to take the game in a good way, just because I was worried about injuries. But he has proven me wrong. I've gotten a little bit older, too, so I view the game differently. But yeah, he is a guy that I would love to see be a Canuck forever. Which, switching over to Quinn Hughes, I was really worried we were going to lose him. He was going to try to sign a shorter deal, however that was going to work. New Jersey was calling his name. You had his brothers there in New Jersey, and it did have me worried. But this 6-year deal, I really do feel like is a bargain. You know, Quinn is a guy that he had a little bit of a down year in terms of defensively. It was really rough, and that's going to be the norm for him. But his offensive game is the thing that we're going to hone in on. A guy that can really be a quarterback at, power play, stuff like that. He is an offensive player. I don't think he's ever going to win a Norris for his defensive game, but he is a very good, promising offensive defenseman. And Quinn has got this 6-year deal. It may seem like a lot of money, but I really do think he'll be worth that as well. This could be a deal that turns into a bargain. Obviously, it ends. He will be, let's see here. He is currently 21, and he'll end when he's 27. But yeah, this is a big deal. We got him locked up for a very long time, and he looks to be a part of our future. And there are some promising parts to this team. You have Brock Besser, Pettersson, Hughes, Garland. You've got Thatcher, who looks to be pretty good. And just in general, I do like some of this stuff. Again, I do have some major worries for this team going forward, but overall, I am really happy right now. Probably will celebrate later tonight, because it feels like I can take a breath and I can say, okay, we might not have the perfect roster, but we have got 2 of the main guys back. And again, for Pettersson, we'll worry about that going forward. What do you think of the contracts? Let me know down below. Also, please make sure to like and subscribe. Later, I'll be putting out my Columbus Blue Jackets season preview. Anyway, stay safe. Have a great night. Go off hockey, alright? Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes. This is your captain signing off. Have a great night.